This is what we're going to apply today. How cool is that? Show them off. Look at that. Hi, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I hope you're doing well. I am getting myself ready to apply some soft gel extensions, and I have a new brand that I have not yet used and I've heard a lot of good things about. It's BTARTBOXNAILs. I have some different types and sizes here, so I'm going to just start going through that with you. This is XCoat tips. And these are I believe they are medium coffin. I don't know why it doesn't say on the box what size it is, but I believe these are medium coffin. And there's a lot of good things about these that I'm already really liking, and I'm kind of feeling like I'm going to like these a lot and use them a lot. You can put these on as press-on nails with air dry glue, or you can also apply them for a longer term with gel nail glue, because these are translucent enough. They're not so thick that you can't get through with the curing lamp. So you can do it either way. And that one thing I like a lot. I did open a couple of these up earlier just to start kind of figuring out what I was going to do with the video, but these here are brand new. And I love the fact that there's a couple things I can tell already I like about these. That they're a really nice shape, and they come in all these different colors. They're like, I think they're supposed to be nudes. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that that's how they're not, they don't say on the box, but somewhere I had seen that they're called nude. How cool is that? All these different colors. And look at, you see all these different colors, but they look really good. All of them look good. Yeah, put these to the side. There's like a soft pink. It's really pretty. And this white. This is a darker color, but it actually doesn't go bad with my skin tone, actually. And that's an even softer pink. And I really like that color. But I like that pink too. I'm not sure. But I love how they're translucent enough for the gel glue, but in this solid color, like you could just put some clear over that and you're done. So it could be really easy and look really nice. And I like the shape. They're really slick looking. I did open this package up actually. It's the same grouping of colors. I love that shape. This is my favorite, I think. I really love, I think that one's good. Look at that. That shape is perfect. And it's a nice length. I really like that a lot. Really sharp. I'll be using those in an upcoming video. But today, we're gonna use these. These are a little shorter. And they're pre-made French tips. They're great shape. And this is what we're going to apply today. Now I did get a kit. One of these sets I got a kit, and I don't recall which one it was, but it came with a nice nail file, 100, 180 grit, a brush-on nail glue. It will probably last for a couple of weeks. And gel glue. Let's take a look at this. So let's see what this is like. It's not terribly thin. It's a little bit thinner than I would like, but you know, I think we'll try it. Why not? Let's try the glue. They also provided French Protecting Duo. So this is for the French tips. So this must have been what I got. This is what I got the package with. It came like a whole set. You add builder gel on top. Gives it a nice thick coat, and then you put a top coat on. So they gave you all these, and a little flash cure nail lamp, which is really helpful for when you're putting on the builder gel. You want to be able to quickly flash cure so that it doesn't keep running. So here's that. It's pretty nice. I have a lot of these little mini curing lamps, but we can give this one a try. One other thing I did get, I love, and I'm going to try when the summer months arrive, are these French toenails. Isn't that cool? I saw these and thought, they look too small. They look so teeny. I don't see how they're going to work, but I took them out and tried them up on my toes, and they actually fit. They're perfect, and they look really nice. I can't wait to try these, but I want to wait until the weather gets warmer and I can have my sandals on and show them off. It's no fun putting on nice toes and you have them all sealed up in your socks and your boots and everything. So we'll do these in the next coming months. So now I'm going to prep my nails, and then we'll apply these beautiful French tips, and we'll size these out. These are going to be beautiful. Okay, I've prepped my nails, I buffed them, and then I put on a dehydrator, a primer, and then a base coat, and cured for 60 seconds. And now what I'm going to do is size out my nails, and I'll place them all right here, and then we'll begin applying. They're all sized out. Now on the other side of each of these, I'm going to use a primer. This one's from Model 1s. And I'm going to just kind of rough up the inside of each of these. Rough it up. That way it etches the inside to help it to adhere better. So I will do that to all the nails, and then we'll get to the next step. Also, as I was laying these out, this one here was just slightly too big, and the next size down was just slightly too small. So I decided to go with the bigger size, and then I just filed it down a little bit on either side and wiped it with alcohol to get the dust off, and then I reapplied the primer, and all is well. It's all going to work out great now. So I'm going to get the nail glue on, apply them, flash cure, and then fully cure for 60 seconds. And what I do is I apply it to the whole nail. Not too thick of a coat because you don't want it to flood. And then a small bead at the bottom. and you hold it down near the cuticle and then push down. And you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but I can see the glue kind of going up. You want it to cover the whole nail, and then you flash cure. I have them all applied. They look really pretty. And I cured them for 60 seconds, each hand. And I just wanted to make a couple of comments. I do think that the clear type of extensions are a little easier to apply because they're thick enough of a color that it's hard to see when you're applying them. I just wanted to point that out, that when you're doing these, they may be a little more difficult. I'm going to file the tips just a little bit because they have the little nubs on them from the nail tree that they were on. When you tear them off, they give a little nub. So I'll file those and make them nice and smooth, and then we'll move to the next step. Now I'll wipe them down with some alcohol just to make sure that everything's cleaned off really well. The instructions say to put on the builder gel, and I think that is to protect the French tip and give some extra protection to the nails. So I'm going to do that. And I will try to also pay attention to the apex and see if I can, I mean, I like the shape of this nail, honestly, so I'm not going to do too much with that, but I may add a little extra thickness right here where the apex is. You put a slip layer on, it's just a thin layer, and then you add a thicker layer at the top. And then you work it down to the tip. And then smooth it out on the sides. And turn it upside down to let gravity smooth it out. I think my lighting is a little messed up. I'll have to fix that for the next nails. But this looks good. I'm going to flash cure this. Okay, I think my lighting might be a little bit better now. I'm sorry if you couldn't see things very well earlier. I'll do another one here. This is slip layer. Just a thin coat. And then a thicker layer, or a thicker bead, I should say, the top. And then just slide it down to the tip. And then I use this brush to kind of guide it where I want it to go. And then tip it upside down. And then take a look. And then flash cure. So I'll go ahead and do the rest of these nails. And then I will cure for 60 seconds to give a full cure. And then we'll move to the next step. It's looking good so far. I really love how these are looking. Okay, I'm gonna wipe these down with some alcohol. I'm going to put on some Doughy Snow #1 just to give it some glimmer. I like to just check and make sure I don't have any gel on my skin. And I will cure for 60 seconds. So I think I want to add just a little extra flair. I think I'm going to just add something to the thumb. And I have these cool star charms that I got from Shein. I did a haul video of that Shein order back a couple of videos ago. I'll share that. I think I'm going to add a star and maybe a couple of these or one of these. We'll see. Just not sure if I want to add color or just leave it white to kind of go along with the French. Let's see. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, there's the white. That's upside down. Here we go. It's hard to decide. I like that too. I don't know. I wear a lot of blue. I have blue on now, actually. Oh, I don't know. I think for this, I'm going to stick with the white because the French nails look so pretty. I think I'm just going to stick with that white. So I'm going to put some nail glue on here. Put it right there. Okay, and I'm gonna add a real little one with some really teeny. That looks so good. Okay, I'll cure that. So I'm gonna put top coat on with their #2 top coat, and then I'm going to use Gin Bee Crazy Top to make sure that that stays on and is protected. I'm gonna, so it doesn't get all snagged too. I'm hoping I can cover that up. So just to make sure that we get that nicely covered and protected, I'm going to use Gin Bee Crazy Top Thick. I got my left hand done. And I love how it looks. That is such a cute little touch. Now I'm going to do the right hand and then I'll show you the finished product. got my right hand done. It looks really nice. I'm very happy with it. And I think I might be becoming ambidextrous because I'm finding I'm not having as much difficulty working on my dominant hand. And here is the whole set. It is really pretty. I love the charms. It's so pretty. And these French nails are really lovely. I think they're elegant and a nice length for doing work, being able to manage life a little bit better than the long nails. However, you know me, I get bored quickly, and I'll probably be putting on those BT Art Box Bare sets that I showed you earlier in the video fairly soon, because that's just how I do. But I'll have these on for a little bit and enjoy them. And in the coming weeks, I'd like to try one of these Bare sets. Let me know what color you like and if you want to see these put on. I really think these are pretty, so we'll do these soon. And the toenails. Let's hope for warm weather soon. Let me know what you think of these nails. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll consider giving it a like and a subscribe. It's giving me a chance to really learn about how to do pretty creative artwork on nails. And I know I have a lot of room for improvement, but I have time, so I'll just keep trying. Have a great week, and I will catch up with you later. Bye-bye.